So this tank here in Sri Lanka, which has got all these lovely fish in it, has got high nitrite in the water. And the reason why it's got high nitrite in the water is because there's too many fish. So this amount of fish really needs a 20,000 litre shark tank, because there's only so much fish you can have in a tank. And when you see drop eye like that, it's good to put some things on top of the tank so the arowana has to look up. That helps to get rid of the drop eye. Even putting a ping pong ball on the surface can be a good thing. So what we're going to do is put some poly filter in the filter and regular water changes. Make sure you're feeding Spectrum's probiotics, and the reason why you want probiotics is that the good bacteria in the probiotics is going to mean that when the fish poo, the bacteria in the poo eats the poo. But there's fish in this tank that will grow as big as this tank. So therefore, overpopulation is going to constantly be a problem here, and it really needs a swimming pool due to the amount of stock. We can add some extra marine pure to help get rid of nitrite, and hope for the best. But when there's this many fish that are going to grow and grow and grow, we're going to have problems continually. Now this tank currently has a KH level of 0. Now that means there has no buffering capacity, which is not good, and the good bacteria needs carbonate in order for the good bacteria to work. And so what's happened here is we have nitrite in the water, and that may also be related to the fact that the KH is 0. So one thing that we could do is look at getting a bag of coral rubble and putting it down in that huge sump there. That will be better than nothing. We'll use this to raise the KH now, but we need to keep a good eye on the KH, and a bag of coral rubble in the sump should help to make sure that the KH doesn't go to 0, which it currently is, and the pH is currently high. Now because we've got some nitrite in the water, what we actually want to do is add water age at a 5 times dose. So 250 mils of this stuff. Let's call that 250 mils. And we do that daily, and what that'll do is detox the nitrite. And then once we raise the KH, hopefully we'll get some good bacteria established, and then that should help. But because there's so many fish in here, just adding a bit of good bacteria. That's better to be kept in the fridge, by the way, once opened. So right now, water changes, raising KH, detoxifying nitrite, adding good bacteria to get rid of nitrite, and then we get this tank back on track. But due to the amount of fish and the type of fish in this tank, we are going to get one trouble after the next trouble after the next trouble as the fish grow and outgrow the capacity of the tank. Because some of these fish are too big to be in here even on their own.